What happened with you and the Nasty Boys?
Oh man, that was a long time ago. We were in a club, and this girl that was in this club, we'd all gone there after the matches, and there was a girl in the club who had been a girlfriend of one of our friends who wasn't there, and she had been in there, and she'd went with me and some other guy, and we were sitting at this bar, and we were having drinks, and the Nasty Boys come up, and they're all joking around, hey, how you doing, and everything, and they reached around and grabbed her tit. And I looked, and I kind of laughed. You know, you don't go against the boys. I just kind of laughed. And the guy sitting next to her kind of laughed. And she was there waiting for her boyfriend to come in, which was Trent Knight.
Right.
And so we were all sitting there just having drinks, and next thing you know, he grabbed her again. And I'm not getting, you know, I don't want to get involved in this because I'm new in this, and I don't want to get involved. And so kind of joke again. And the guy next to me, next to this girl, started to get, you know, because he's the one that was watching that, he kind of started getting mad.
Right.
And, of course, I'm sitting there. Now they're making me look bad because I'm sitting there with them. And he's doing this with me there in front of me, making me look like, well, what are you going to do?
Right.
And it was like, and so I finally said, hey, you know, enough's enough. I mean, you know, you've had your fun. Let's stop this, all right? Well, the blonde-haired one grabbed me in the face and pushed me. And I went off. And as I went off, this big bouncer there grabbed me, bear hugged me, and took me in the bathroom. And I was a big dude then. This guy was big. And he bear hugged me and he put me in the bathroom. And he was, Ken. And I was livid. I was, you know, pissed. So he goes, man, just chill out, settle down, catch them later. So, anyways, they went back. Somebody came back and said, hey, man, they're gone. I knew where they were staying at. So I went to their hotel. And as I went to the hotel, I went up the stairs and I banged on their door. And the black-haired one opened the door, and it had the lock on the door. I said, open the door. And he goes, said something, I can't even remember, get the fuck out of here or something like that. And I kicked the door in, bam. As I kicked the door in, he went to the side. And I came into the room, and the blonde-haired one was laying face down in the bed, passed out. And that's all I remember.
Wow.
And from what I understand, I got hit in the back of the head with one of those heavy phones, old-timer phone things.
Right.
Knocked me down, and they put the boots to me. Kicked the shit out of me.
Have you ever seen them since, or?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I was really disappointed because I thought that they talked all this crap the whole time I was in the UFC about, oh, he kicked his ass, man. He kicked his ass. At face up, kicked his ass, and this and that. And so I was listening to this the whole time, and I never ran across him. And then when I got into WWF, I ran across him, and Billy Gunn was there with me, and he was telling me, calm down, Ken. We were checking in at this counter, and he walked right up next to me. And he said, hey, Billy, how you doing? And he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I said, I swear to you, better get the fuck away from me. And I was pissed. I mean, I didn't know how to react when I saw him. But I was starting to shake and stuff, and he hightailed it out of there. And the blonde one saw me before the other guy did, and he beelined towards the gates. And the other one kind of said, "Yo, it's been a long time, man. What's the problem here? I ain't got no hard feelings." I said, "Yeah, you're the one that cheap shot at me. You shouldn't have a problem." And I said, "But you're going to pay." And I said, "I ain't forgotten it, and it's still burning." And so he takes off, right? And I was facing him down right there. I was just daring him to do something. He turned around and walked off. So I went up towards the gates, and there was, like, I don't know, all the boys were sitting down. Right, getting ready to load in the plane. And he didn't see me. I'm sitting off to the side. He comes walking up, and he's not with the organization. He's doing independence. He comes walking up with all the guys sitting around there and goes, "Oh, what's Shamrock's problem, man? Somebody give him a chill pill." I blew up. I jumped over the seats, spun him around, looked him in his face, and I go, "I'm going to kick your fucking ass." And he turned, I swear to you, he turned to me, he had a bag in his hand. He turned to me, turned his back like this, and just like this, and looked at me and said, "If you hit me, it's a felony." All my anger just left my body like, you gotta be kidding me. You're the guy that's been running around this whole time talking shit, saying how you kicked my ass and how you did this and that you didn't cheap shot me and you guys didn't put the boots to me, but you beat my ass one-on-one. And now you're going to tell me I'm going to get sued because I'm going to hit you? I just lost all anger right there. And I looked around, I'm thinking, he just pushed himself out in front of everybody. And so from that point, man, I was like, if I do see him somewhere, and the opportunity's there, I will beat him down. because it's something I won't let him get away with. And I mean, he can say he'll talk all he wants to talk, because talk to me is cheap. If he is who he says he is, and he's a badass, he would have done something that day. Turn around and said, if you hit me, I'll get sued. It's a felony offense because we're in an airport. I was like, what a puss.
Next subject.